these random rants.
I don't like you, you don't like me. I don't like you, you don't like me, nigga. I don't really give a fuck what you like me,
now,
nigga. When I see you,
I had to just do some stuff to get this video back, and I'm happy that I did, because I can pretty much imagine them deleting this video or doing something to the video to where it's not available for anybody to see anymore. But this is what happened. On TikTok you have watch history and comment history and like histories and all of that stuff, right? Favorites, right? So I watched this video, and I watched it like 4 or 5 times because it's freaking hilarious, okay? And pathetic, and a whole bunch of things at the same time. When you watch this video, it's like you're getting like a triple cinematic feature, you know, like suspense and horror and jokes at the same time and shit. It's like one of those films. But I watched this, and then I go, like, all of a sudden I went to the next video and then swiped up again to get back to the video. This video and another racist video just disappeared. I couldn't even get back to it. So then I go back to the watch history. Both of the racist videos disappeared off of the watch history. Everything else is there on the watch history except for this video and the other racist video. Okay? Now that's something to think about right there. And then a lot of people, as hard as you think, you still won't get it. Like these people, they try to really make sure that they have a control on everything, yo. For real. Anything that can pinpoint them out, anything that can be derogative or shine a light on what the fuck is really happening in certain cases, they don't want nobody to know. They rather take that shit and burn it in the fire like Adolf Hitler and them.
Look at her. She said I just threatened her. What threat did I make towards you?
I'm Elizabeth.
What threat did I make towards you, ma'am? Huh? This is crazy. I already knew what it was when I first got here, though.
Here she is 1 minute later trying to sound distressed so the police can come quicker.
Please. I'm so scared.
What?
I'm shaking. Please.
What? What in the world is this, boy? I ain't gonna lie. I've never in my life had to deal with no bullshit like this. Never in my life. She is on the phone with 911 right now.
I'm rude and he's just threatening me right now.
Look at her. She said I just threatened her. What threat did I make towards you?
I'm Elizabeth.
What threat did I make towards you, ma'am? Huh? This is crazy. I already knew what it was when I first got here, though.
Here she is 1 minute later trying to sound distressed so the police can come quicker.
Please. I'm so scared.
What?
I'm shaking. Please.
What? What in the world is this, boy? I ain't gonna lie. I've never in my life had to deal with no bullshit like this. Never in my life.
Now, I don't want to say in most cases or circumstances, but in reality, what a black man should be doing in a case like that, you should just be running. I mean, don't do it. Don't ever do it. But it's like, You got somebody calling the police on you, you're a black person. The way that things work in this world, you sit around and wait. Okay? They're George Floyd in you in that snow. You're them knees on your neck in the right situation, it doesn't matter. Oh man, you black boy, come here, get on your hands, get on your knees, get da. I'll tase ya. Like these are the things that happen. So she just literally put somebody in a predicament to get killed. If you ask me, and it's funny in a way. It could be made a joke or whatever. Even though he's making a joke out of it, I'm pretty sure in the back of his mind, he's like, damn, like, I could fucking end up getting killed. And then if you do run, then you look all fucking suspicious, or you try and get out of there fast, or you don't want to be bothered. So you gotta sit around and stick around and stay, like, you fucking idiot. And I got other fucking things to do too. Other people to go and depend on to call the cops on me because of, man, she must be real horny. Sorry you had to go through that, brother. Jean D. But I'm assuming that this is what she wanted to do to the young lad. Just hold on a second, let me get my things and thoughts together. So my what I got in the stash here for you. Let me show you what the other option, outcome, alternative ending would have been if it was up to her. See, I make alternate endings, people, with my films. I don't know about anybody else. You ready? You lucky she ain't come out of the garage like this. 'Cause this is what she wanted to do to your ass. Now, we're gonna go back to the video that I was trying to get. And for some reason, TikTok didn't want me to get it, right? It was black girls on a bike, on bikes, and white kids was spitting on them. So I put that in TikTok, right? And this is what I mean by mind control and freaking brainwashing and all of that shit. Like, these people, they would love to just extinct shit and just wipe out the whole history of forget just white people, of what any and everybody has done to black people. They would like to just wipe it out of history, okay? Now, this is the first time I'm punching this in. I didn't try and punch it in yet, and let's see where it takes us, okay? This is not TikTok, this is Google now. Worldwide. Check it out. I'm pretty sure this is it. Bingo! A racist attack was caught on camera nearly 45 years ago. But now, this is what I mean right here. These platforms and all the cancel culture and all that, like, you say the wrong thing, you type in the wrong thing, you're not gonna get it. You type in racist, type in white racist, type in Chinese racist, maybe even black racist, but black racist will probably come up. They'll probably love to exploit some black racist propaganda or wannabe racist propaganda. But they gonna try to make you like extinguish your language barriers, control the words that you say and use. Like, it's racism, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you go on the platform, you gotta like use different words like, this is messed up. What do you think about this? Maybe You know what I'm saying? Or put like some kind of caption or a title that has nothing to do with racism, has nothing to do with white people beating Kunta Kinte. They want you to say something like, the trees in the back are evergreens. For real, like this is what they want. Like I'm trying to tell you, that's the whole purpose. I punch this in, the first thing that comes up is this. That's what should have came up in TikTok. That is what I'm trying to tell you, people, for whoever is not understanding what I'm saying. That is what should have came up in TikTok when I typed that in. Okay? Not people riding motorcycles and Harleys and black people on Harleys and, okay? Mind control, bro. Brainwash. So let's tap onto it and see. Bingo!
White men. So fuck women too.
This was the video right here. It was a longer video on TikTok, but it was this. Yeah, and this is somebody's grandma out here. This is one of your grandparents. Yeah.
It's the summer of 1975. White residents in Rosedale, Queens are protesting black families moving into the neighborhood.
So, when I start talking about what I'm talking about, then I become a racist. And in no way am I racist or prejudiced, because I myself find the horror and disgust in being acquainted with a culture where people are gangbanging, killing each other, and there's nobody that's killing anybody black in my neighborhood except for black people. So we could just throw the prejudice crap out the window when it comes to me. But let me just throw this in here, because I always throw this in this conversation right here. And this goes to everybody. I'm talking about, and listen, you want to get mad? Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't. So, let's break this down here. American Indians, okay? Do you remember Zorro? Tonto? Tonto was what? An Indian, right? What did they call him? Redskin. Right? The national football team, NFL, what are they called? Is it Kansas City? What are they called? No, I'm sorry. That would be the Kansas City Chiefs. The Washington Redskins. I don't want to start raising my voice because I'm gonna start getting angry. But the Washington Redskins. Do you see the picture on there? This is a national football team. National. United States, the whole nation, okay? So when it comes to national sports leagues, the people that run these things, the people that the players that are used in these politics, believe it or not, in these games. These are people that should be in the army. These are people that should be fighting. If you were gonna fight a war, which there should be no wars, these are the strongest people, and they take them and use them for games, politics, money. So with that said, do you see that face, people? Huh? Redskin. What's closest to red? Maybe even purple. Brown. But we're all black, right? But anyway, okay? Now this isn't racism here. This is just facts. Were these not the people that were here in the Americas before? Any of these people, their parents, grandparents, great uncles and aunts even knew about this place? And then to come into somebody's house and home and be talking this crap.
1975. White residents in Rosedale, Queens are protesting black families moving into the neighborhood.
Moving in? Moving in?
These are scenes from a documentary produced by journalist Bill Moyers.
Does he have a right to live here? No. Why not? Because he's black.
This was not the South. This was not Greenville, Mississippi, or Spartanburg, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia. This was right in the heart of the greatest metropolitan area in the country.
Yeah, exactly,
the documentary
guy.
was found nearly 45 years.
See me, I'm just getting sick of, as the time goes by, people gaining rights and we have our rights getting decreased and stomped on and stepped on, and also by the same people that share our blood and culture.
Years later, by a graduate student who posted a short clip on the internet. It went viral on Twitter and Facebook. And a question people kept asking, where are the kids now?
Hey, Robin.
Yeah, people's grandparents.
My name's
We noticed that they were running towards us. I was like, wow. Like, why are they rushing towards us? Not thinking anything negative. And then we heard, nigger.
They surrounded my best friend at the time, Marina. One of the young men hit her, and they started calling us names. They started throwing rocks.
Hearing the word, hearing it directed at me, why are you calling me that? That's not me. I've always been told that's not me. I didn't understand. I was like, who do you think you are to say we can't come here? Like, how dare you?
What happened to you?
This little boy, he threw the rock. He tried to hit my sister, but he almost hit me about that much away from me. And I was sure wish he had hit me with that rock. I would pick up the rock right next to me and hit him right in his face.
I was just kind of amazed to see that people could act like that, to tell you the truth. But that was like really the first where I was like, wow, people do not like black people.
They will always do that. They always spit on us like we some dogs. They always spit back on us. Ain't nothing gonna change.
I immediately was reminded of those programs my parents would have because I felt it.
Do you forgive her?
No. Can't take back no hurt.
And I didn't know what to do with those feelings. I did not know what to do with those feelings.
Is that I generation that can see it in a 10-second span, make a connection to it.
Can't take back no hurt.
The kids are never going to forget that. They can't unsee it, and it's going to be with them forever.
Rosedale, it's turned predominantly black now, so we're welcome there now. That day, we live in America, the American flag means good things. It means that we can go where we want to go. We can ride our bike down any street in America. But it really represented a symbol of do not enter. So they took that beautiful image and turned it into something ugly for me. And I want the flag back.
So now, this is my thing here. Okay, people. Brace yourselves, put on your seatbelts, strap in, and get ready to get pissed off. Okay? The way that I see it, out of all you racists, I guess maybe I'm the fucking king racist. Alright, when it really comes down to it, but no, it's just a joke. I'm not. This is just facts, okay? See, me, if I don't like somebody, or I don't like people, right? But let's just say I don't like somebody. And then that somebody just happens to be in a whole group of people. I am not gonna go and jump counties, jump ship, jump across the ocean, not even across the street to want to go be with them. Okay? Now I know a lot of yous are like, okay, what are you getting at? We don't like you. So stay over there. No, my point is that nobody made you motherfuckers come over here. And I'm talking about America. NFL, national, nationwide, 51, 52 states. Nobody told any of you people to come here. Okay? And I'm not just talking about white people. I'm talking about anybody that has a culture, an ethnicity, blood that comes from any place across the ocean that is not from America. Okay? Now, before I finish my rambling and ranting, I have to address this. I have to address this first. Redskins. Okay? Not Amarillo skin. Not Blanco skin. Not even Negro skin. Rojos. Red skin. So, what I would like for all of you to collectively get together and tell me is how in the world in 2023 and before, how did the American Indians, Redskins, become Spanish or Mexican or light-skinned or tan, pale, pasty, anything, okay, that you want to say that don't look like this. And I'm not saying that they all look like this. You had light skin, dark skin, all kinds of things. There were Chinese people and all kinds of things. The thing is that there wasn't no Chinese people over here making up rules and dictating. There wasn't a white person running around making up rules and inventing stuff and controlling people. Okay? Not saying that what they was doing was right, cutting off heads and sacrificing people, but the thing is that nobody was here. None of your grandparents, none of you people talking about, I mean, could you imagine? I mean, even though you did come over here in the Mayflower and do it anyway, but could you imagine before the Mayflower came, you coming over here talking about you hate some niggas? I don't like no. Oh man, it's bow and arrows for your ass. Take them to the top of that fucking pyramid up there So my point is, how in the world did the American Indian all of a sudden transform into just a bunch of light-skinned people? Anybody that's American Indian now, they all look the same. They all either look like they're Spanish or they look like they're Milano, black mixed with white, people with straight black hair and the same. They just all have the same look. I got a couple of uncles and aunts that look like that, but hey, I mean, they literally want to wipe you out. They didn't have enough of sending the Indians up to the mountains to freeze to death. They didn't have enough killing and pillaging and raping the women, killing the kids, and then having Thanksgiving dinner after it, praying to God. That wasn't enough. Now they want to make sure that you and your little red skin nose and your feathers, okay, nobody knows. Now you got that. Now it's just if you see an Indian with feathers, they look like they're from Mexico. Okay? I'm sorry, but I'm sick of this crap. But anyway, like I was saying, okay? You don't like black people. You feel that black people don't deserve a place to live in your community or where you built your home and life and whatever the case is. So now black people are intruding on your stuff. Now it goes like this. The Indians, all of the different tribes and hundreds of different Indians and other people that were here before the Mayflower and all of that stuff, okay? They were here. This is their home. The other people that if any kind of privilege should be given to through pathology, genealogy, historical facts, would be people of the African descent, because I'm sure there were some that may have been here, but for the most part, they did not choose to come here. They were made to come here. So on one hand, you have people that were already here, and then you have people that were made to come here. Okay? Now that's my bloodline, my heritage. Anybody else, you come from native lands. It is a fact known that the United States is a country made up of immigrants, which means that every single last one of yous are immigrants, whether you're from China, Africa, and then that's the other thing. You got the nerve to have Africans, or I mean they do, and you don't like Americans? You think you're better than black Americans? Like, so it turns into a whole nother type of racism? Like I'm trying to tell you, the world is disgusting. And tell me that I'm lying. Tell me that black people from the Caribbeans don't have an idea of black people in America and think that they're better. Got this whole dialogue and everything the way that you see us, people from America. Oh, they're lazy. Oh, they're dirty. Oh, they're this and that. But you people, this is how you feel about black people and the black Americans. But you come from where you come from, way from wherever it is that you come from, and settle and migrate over here and been doing it, and then have the nerve to be talking about the people that was here before you, which means in all actuality, that's me coming in your house, kicking off my dirty shitty shoes, wiping them on your fucking couch, you know, Rick James, and tell you I don't like what you doing in your house, you need to get out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call the police. Shit, get some fucking canines, some fucking German shepherds. Hell, Hitler put up some fucking Nazi fucking signs in your house. I mean, seriously. Or better yet, I'm saying, if that's me, I'm putting up I don't know, Farrakhan or something like that. You know what I'm saying, you get it. Alright? And then for you black people, you got your communities and then you let people come in your community, it doesn't matter who it is. I don't care if they're from Saudi Arabia, if they're from Europe, France, they could come into your hood, your neighborhood, take over, do whatever they want. All they gotta do is own a convenience store. They're fucking your daughters for now and laters and free packs of nerds. Don't give your daughter that got 3 kids a free pack of oodles and noodles. Shit, she's getting fucked by everybody. Anybody that owns a store, and the only people that's owning stores now are foreigners. And you'll let them come right into your fucking neighborhood and take over. They'll be selling drugs with you, freaking pimping hoes, everything. Next thing you know, they're screwing your daughter, got your freaking sister fucking strung out on oodles and noodles and shit. They got fucking smoke shops selling drugs. Yeah. I mean, the audacity. Seriously. Red, white, and blue flags. Red, white, and blue are the primary colors of a demon when it presents itself to you nowadays. Sure, a long time ago it was different, and you guys would never get that, but it's not for you to. What does he have to say?
Because he's black.
Woo! I mean, we got people coming from the other side of the world. I'm talking, it don't matter if you want to choose Austria or China. They come from all the way on the other side of the world just to come to America and look at you and be like, I feel sorry for your mother. Yeah. And tell me I'm lying. They come all the way from over there to own a store just so they could look at you on camera and then call the police. They came all the way from where they came from to have Halloween, Thanksgiving, and dress up in fucking white sheets with holes in them and hang some black people in trees. And sick dogs on them. And whip them to death. And starve them. And also call them names, kick them, call them nigga, and then go and get black chicks pregnant that's their slaves. Now tell me if this makes sense. Yeah, you dirty black da 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 da. A year and a month later, you got a black kid looking like your son that you had with your wife. But you can't stand no niggas. They hate it so much, there's not in one history book that your presidents got cotton fields and like eating watermelon and also getting their slaves pregnant. Lincoln, Jefferson, whatever. They all like them a little bit of chocolate. They came from all the way around the world just to come and make black people feel like they're beneath them, just so that they could have sex with their fucking daughters and wives and get them pregnant. I mean, isn't that like bestiality? Isn't that like you going to have sex and try to get your dog pregnant? Farm animals, pigs, horses, cows, even though half of you people do that shit any damn way. But ain't it like that? If we animals and monkeys and shit, but your husband is sneaking out back, screwing his monkey and getting her pregnant and shit. Yes? No? But anyway, that's my documentary for the day. And TikTok, this is what I mean. This is, see, I wouldn't have did this if you wasn't trying to hide stuff and doing little sneaky dumb shit Like, I mean, seriously. Like, it's like you try to block a pea from getting popped at you through a fucking pea popper, you know? You hide behind your hand, and then it hits off into your hand, hits a wall, and then pops you in the other eye anyway, you know? Like, you're not gonna make it trying to fucking erase history. You're not gonna make it. But I guess you gotta start somewhere, right? Fucking idiots. But that's my documentary, y'all. It turned into one. It would have been like 2 minutes if it wasn't for TikTok. They didn't want that ass kicking. Now they got an ass whipping. See, TikTok, they let
Hey, nigga,
what they
go
want
and
rock.
die a horrible death because you have less rights
Like,
than
they'll
me.
tell you that you're
Rock and roll
doing
was
something
created
wrong,
by white people.
and then
Actually,
let
it was
somebody
created
else
by
do
white
something
men.
that's
So fuck women
fucking
too.
100 times worse than what you posted. See, it's like going to different providences, different countries, different states, you know, that have different rules and laws. Like when you're dealing with the platforms, like the people that control one platform, they don't like this, but then the other platform, they'll let you get away with it, but they won't let you get away with this. Like, they don't want people know. Like, it's disgusting. It really is. See, now, the reason why I'm extending this video is because, like I said, I was looking at these racist videos. It wasn't my choice. Like, they just came and popped up recommended. So when I went back to go and find them, they disappeared. You don't understand how long I've been looking for this one video and I can't find it. It's these black girls in black and white vintage, you know, like 1950, 1960. I'm punching in racists. I'm punching in black girls on bikes, black girls getting spit on, black girl racist. Like, I'm punching in everything. The video is not popping up. So either way, we have another deal here of some kind of Nazi kind of crap, or some kind of tyrannical dictatorship crap. Like, it's like these people, I don't care what race you are, if you're not black, or not black, but if you don't have some kind of pigment to your skin or whatever, and then still there's some of yous out there that do have pigment that still are lost in space. Okay, these people would love to just wipe out the fact that that like the genocide, the homicide, the killings, the suicide that came from not wanting to do what master says or whatever. Know what I'm saying? And then the different ethnicities, like there's certain ethnicities, they don't want you to know that, yeah, they're just as bad as white people, or whatever you want to call it, if not worse. And then, I mean, like, why do you think they want to sit there and tell you what you can say? Like, soon you say white people, you're going to be like freaking, you know, you're going to get a ticket. You say that Asian people don't like black people, or Africans don't like black, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got some kind of idiosyncrasy to them, for real. And it's ridiculous. Like, I'll tell you one thing, you don't see anybody from American Indians to African Americans, you don't see anybody in those ethnicities trying to go someplace where they're not wanted, going to a country where they know people don't like them. You don't see that. And let alone trying to go there and take over and trying to be dictators and shit. You don't see that. But anyway, for some reason, they did not want me to get my hands on that little video, and I'm gonna get it anyway. I'm gonna just go to another source. Like, it don't matter. And it's stuff like this that it pisses me off so much that I just might record it and repost it, since like you got a problem so much with it. Like, for real, there's no way that I should have to go looking for a racist video. I could find any of them, but you want to try to get rid of like racism or something, or history or something. Like, you can't stop that shit. And I know I sound like I'm being a little delusional. There ain't nothing delusional about it. They control all of this shit, and it's starting to piss me off. Okay, I've been pissed off.
Gaze upon me, mortal queen. What do you know of beauty? What is more beautiful than death?
For some reason, they would love to make you believe that there is no racism. The way that it goes, it's either you're gonna go with this racism or you're going to go with this racism. It doesn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every single one of these people got some kind of racism for you. You're either gonna go with this one or go with that one. For real. They're gonna try to block this about them, or the other's gonna try to block something about the other. Like, for real, it's ridiculous.
May I help you? Yes, 1950s, doctor. Me and my friends are looking for... You're friends with a Negro? May I help you? Yes, May I help you? Yes, 1950s, doctor. Me and my friends are looking for... You're friends with a Negro and a cripple? This man is insane. Take him away. Now, wait a second. You can't do that to him. A Negro speaking up to a white person? This man is insane. Now, look, I don't think all cripples are insane. Euthanize this man. Something I can help you with?
Yeah, you got any brain-dead women in there you let people have sex with for a few bucks?
Sure, come on back. May I help you? Yes, 1950s, doctor.
Okay, y'all, so I live in Georgia, and this is the Georgia Peace Oyster Bar. It is 4 miles down the street from my house. When I found out about it, Cassie told me I thought she was lying. Clearly she wasn't, because... Okay, y'all, so I live in Georgia, and this is the Georgia Peace Oyster Bar. It is 4 miles down the street from my house. When I found out about it, Cassie told me I thought she was lying. Clearly she wasn't, because here it is. This is what it looks like on the inside. People are going to wonder why we came here, but we wanted the truth. We wanted answers. This is the menu. So this has kind of been a urban myth where we live, but it's not a myth. This is really going on. This is a real restaurant. They have customers. They have patrons. This is the owner, Lanzo. This place is real, y'all.
But yeah, what it seems like to me is that there's a race to the racists. There's a race of racism, or a race to racism. You got like 2 or 3 different powers, and it's like, we are gonna be the head racist, the master racist. And then you got the other side, they want to be the head racist in charge. Then the other side, of course, they want their fucking racism to be instituted and in demand and command. Believe it or not, people, this is not my doing. I did not wake up today and go looking for this material. It just ironically all came to me. I can't explain it any better than this. Like, but more racism for you. Dallas Stars fan punched in face after saying the N-word. Look at him. Psh. And this guy right here, he is just not fazed. He's just like, yeah, I heard him say it. Where's the concession stand? The hot dog guy, the popcorn. Does he still have some popcorn? So, the story goes, a Dallas Stars fan jawed off and got punched directly in the face. I'm assuming it's this guy. During the Stars' 4-1 victory over the Minnesota Wild on Wednesday night, a Dallas fan got into an altercation with another attendee at American Airlines Center. The mullet-rocking Stars fan dropped the N-word, which led to him getting punched multiple times. Psh, psh, psh. You Negro! Psh. He's really rocking that mullet hard too. You know you don't play with nobody that's rocking a mullet. He put that mullet on like you put your fucking fitted cap on before you go to work or go to school, before you exit your home. He threw that fucking mullet on. But anybody that's got the balls to rock a mullet like that, you don't fuck with them. They're swinging off. You seen this girl? Oh yeah, she knows. She knows all about that mullet. That was fucking real. That was a real one. That was a real mullet. It's unclear how the altercation exactly started, but a video shows the Stars fan telling the other attendee, who was wearing a black polo, to step down here and I'll box your ass. Step down here and I'll box your ass, man. The other man seemed unfazed by the fighting words, which led to the Jamie Benn jersey wearing loudmouth fan, who was white, to say, "Alright then. Stay the fuck up there, dumbass nigga." Once the black polo wearing fan heard those words, he socked the Dallas fan right in the jaw, sending him into the seats. The Stars fan immediately tried to retaliate, but the attendee who punched him was able to hold him off. The scuffle escalated to where a female Stars fan began. I wonder if he came from that bar that we just looked at with the... The scuffle escalated to where a female Stars fan began attacking the polo-wearing attendee as well. But the two were quickly held off by onlookers who came in to intervene. The Stars fan who initially started the fight was eventually pinned down, and he was called a little boy, much to his dismay. "Don't call me little boy! Don't look at me! Don't look at me!" "Hell no! Hell no! Hell no!" the Dallas fan said while restrained. "I ain't done shit. He hit me first. Fuck that."
Back up!
Doom, doom, doom. That wasn't even really a punch though. That punch was more like a push. It was like a face shove, a closed hand face shove. You heard? Let's see the face shove one more time. I know what a shove is. See, that was a face shove. Now she was throwing some blows. I'd have had to put her in a headlock. But I wouldn't say that was exactly racism. He's just one of these white kids that feel privileged enough to say nigga because he knows a couple of black people, or I don't know, maybe he's down with a crew or something like that. But obviously, to all my young youths that want to try, I know some white people that like trying to say nigga sometimes. You know, I think white people there's something innate in them. It just, you know, it's the excitement or something, you know? A lot of white people, they're excitement junkies, you know? So instead of going to jump off of a mountain and skydiving and shit, it's more convenient to just go into a crowd and say, I'm assuming that when you're an extremist and it's too late to go skydiving, it's too late to put on that backpack with the parachute or riding a BMX bike or skateboard on the edge of a building, it's more convenient for this. Just go into a crowd and say nigga. Nothing phases this guy. Wherever he's at, he has that same face on, trust me. Look, he ain't even punching him, he just slapping him and shit. And he's holding them both back. Look.
Land's use, who you have so offended.